Welcome to my math class. I am Mohammad Ali, online maths teacher. Today we will discuss about vectors from maths book. Okay? A vector quantity has both magnitude and direction. Problems involving forces, velocities, and displacement are often made easier when vectors are closed. We represent vector in this form, like the symbol A upper side if it is cap, or A there is a row or bold letter, then it's indicate the vector, or a small letter upper side cap or arrow, or if it is bold letter, that means it represent vector. Okay, in vector most important part is vector addition of vectors, two vector addition. Remember, this arrow sign indicates like this is a vector, this is tail, that one is head. And if we add another vector like this b vector, obviously this is tail, that one is head. Their resultant vector starts from first vector tail and join the second vector head. Always you have to remember this. Addition of vectors, like this is one vector, add with another vector b. So resultant vector always start from first vector tail and join the second vector head. So it will be a vector plus b vector. But sometimes if we get like a vector is here and b vector is like this. But as you learned that resultant vector start from the first vector tail and join the second vector head. But here is the second vector tail. So we have to rearrange this. So if we rearrange this and give the arrow sign here, it will be minus b vector. So our resultant vector will be a vector plus negative b vector. This is most important thing. You have to rearrange this. Always resultant vector start from the first vector tail and join the second vector head. If it is resultant vector, first vector is this, the second vector is this. Okay. So addition of vectors. Okay, we understand these things. And another thing, multiplication by a vector. Okay, so like x is the vector. If you multiply this is by 2, it will be 2 times big. But if you multiply this is by minus 3, it is 3 times bigger, but the direction will be opposite. Like x direction is like this. If you multiply this is by minus 3x, it will be minus 3x vector, and direction will be opposite. It is a very important thing. Okay. Okay. Now, if we are able to do the question number 39, BA, AB is here a vector. So obviously BA will be minus a vector. Why? Because the direction is opposite. Number B, if you want to find AC vector, so AC vector we can write AB vector plus BD vector plus DC vector. So see, AB vector equals to A here, BD is B here, and DC is opposite of CB, so that's why it will be minus 2A vector. After that, we can write B vector minus A vector. And C number, DB vector. We have BD vector direction is here. So DB vector will be minus B vector. And D number, AD vector equals to, AD is the, if we think AD is the resultant vector, the path is AB vector plus BD vector. So you can write AB equals to A vector and BD equals to B vector. So our AD vector equals to A vector plus B vector. Okay. So now column vectors, like the column vectors. like a vector equals to 2i plus 3j. You can write this in the column form like 2, 3. Or if it is b vector equals to here, like minus 2i minus 3j. If you want to write this in column form, we can write here minus 2 minus 3. Okay, this form is said to be column vector form. Okay, so another most important part is parallel vector. Two vectors, okay, parallel vector, like a vector equals to 3a and b vector equals to 6a. So 6a, if we multiply here 2 into 3a, instead of 3a, we can write here a vector. So b vector, we can represent the product of a vector with 2. So if any vector we can express the product of another vector. So both of these vectors are parallel. So we can write both b vector is parallel to a vector. If b vector we can express as the product a vector with 2. So we can say that b vector and a vector is parallel. Another way we can show that both of these vectors are parallel. If two vector we can write as the ratio 2 by 1. B vector by a vector means 2 by a. This fraction, this ratio. So b vector and a vector are parallel. It's also very important. Like a vector equals to like 3i plus 6j and b vector equals to like 9i plus 18j. So we may write both of these vectors as a ratio form, a vector, b vector. So upper side is 3i plus 6j and below side is 9i plus 18j. So if we take common 3, we'll get here 3i plus 6j and upper side 3i plus 6j. Both of these cancel, so you can write 1 by 3. So you can write a vector and b vector is the ratio of 1 by 3. So a vector is parallel to b vector. Or another way you can say like a vector equals to, or a vector equals to 3i plus 6j and b vector equals to 9i plus 18j. So if we take common 3, if we take common 3, we will get here 3i plus 6j. 3i by 6j is a. So b vector, we can write 3 multiply a vector. So b vector, we can express the product 3 with a vector. So both of these vectors are parallel. So b vector is parallel to a vector. It's also very important information for us. Now, another important things, modulus of vector. Modulus of a vector. Like x is the vector or a is the vector x, y. If you want to find out the modulus of a vector equals to root over x square plus y square. Another example, like a vector equals to 2 and 3. 2 in horizontal, 3 is vertical. So modulus of a equals to root over 2 square plus 3 square. So we'll get here 4 plus 9 will be 13. So magnitude and modulus we can find in this way. We must remember these things. Okay. So I think everybody understands this definition. If you understand these small things, it will help us to do the next maths. Okay. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you all.